Today we're going to take a look at a strategy that uses the very best bets on the craps table, making this a very powerful system. So let's go ahead and take a look at power craps. Hi, I'm Jeremy and I am a craps fanatic. My job to teach you the game, to teach you the math and some strategies, and with a little luck, you can color up. This is a very simple strategy, so beginners could use it. It's also a very powerful strategy, so a lot of veterans will play this way because we utilize such good bets. So we're going to start off on the pass line when the puck is off for the come out roll. Now today I'm going to show you at a $15 table. I know those are all over the place, especially on weekends nowadays. So let's go ahead and take a look at this at a $15 table. It will work on any table, and I'll show you how this works. Once a point's established, we're then going to take odds. And we're just going to start with single odds. And single odds just means whatever your pass line bet is, we're going to make the same bet behind the pass line bet in odds. Now, if you're new to the game, this is just a bet behind your pass line. There's no marking for it. You just set it back there. The difference is here, I'll say the point's 4. If the 4 were to roll, this $15 gets paid to 1-to-1. But this, the odds bet, will get paid 2-to-1, so you'd win $30 back here. This bet has no house edge. It is the best single bet in the casino. The trick is, though, they won't let you make this bet unless you first make a pass line bet. Now we are also going to make a bet on the 6 and 8. These bets also offer a very low house edge, especially compared to the 4, 5, 9, and 10 as far as place bets go. So this combined bet with odds is now below 1% house edge. The 6 and 8 is about 1.5. So these bets are even going to satisfy the math nerds out there. Okay, with the 6 and 8, we're going to make an equivalent bet to what our pass line and odds is. So we have $15, $30 total bet. Easy, we'll make a $30 bet on the 6 and a $30 bet on the 8. Now again, this could be scaled to any table. Let's say you're a $5 table and you have $10 bet. Well, you can make approximately $10 or make this a $12 bet, $12 bet. If you're playing at the green level and you're playing quarters, let's say 25, you have 25 back here, you would make this approximately a $50 bet. You could make it 48, you could make it 54, 60, somewhere around the amount that you have here. Okay, that's the base. And like I said, very simple, right? Just pass line, odds, 6 and 8. We've heard this 100 times, especially if you've been watching my channel. But the power in this strategy is going to come from pressing. But we're not going to go crazy and press and never collect. I don't know if you've been at a table where you've seen players do that. We're going to be very specific about this. Every time we win one of these bets, we're going to press approximately 50%. So let's take a look at the 6. If we were to win that bet, we're going to win $35. Half of our $30 bet, or 50%, is $15. That would make this a $45 bet. Well, that's improper. So we can make it, let's say $42 bet. If we were to win at 42, we're going to win $49. Half of 42 is 21. That totals 63. It'd just be much easier. Just tell the dealer, hey, let's go to 60. So you're pulling some back and you're pressing your bet up about 50%. I'm not going to go through all the numbers. I'll go ahead and show it up on the screen. So our progression is going to be, we're going to start off at, mind you, again, this is at a $15 table. These bets are going to start at 30. We'll go 42, 60, 90, 120, 180, and so on. Now, anytime we roll the point and win our pass line bet, we're also going to increase our odds bet. I'll go ahead and show the progression, but it's going to be 15, 20, 30, 45, 60, 75. Now, depending on what kind of table you're on, most of them are going to be 3, 4, 5 times odds. So depending on what number, you may be maxed out at the 45, 60, or $75 level unless you start increasing your pass line bet. If you forget the levels or amounts you're supposed to increase, it's not that critical. The ideal is that you're pulling some back but still increasing your bet. So if you can, just think about it approximately 50% or half of your current bet. I guess I should mention, because sometimes the 7 is going to roll and we're going to lose all of our bets. Well, in that case, we just drop all the way back down to our base level. Let's go ahead and test out and see if we can power up with a live roll. All right, I have $500, $600. This strategy, you start off with about $90 per shooter. So I normally would suggest playing this with $900 bankroll, $1,000 bankroll. We're gonna play with it. We're not gonna play this whole time. So $600 should be just fine. $15 table, so I'm moving my rack up here just so you can see it. I'm not sure if it's on or off camera, but I'll leave it up here so you can kind of see it. $15 on the pass. Send me some dice and let's go. All right, here we go. See if we can get some power up with these craps. 10 hard, 10 hard, 10 will be our point. So we're going to start off with single odds, and then as we hit, we're going to increase it approximately 50%. So, all right, we want the 6 and 8 for 30 each. So, dealer 6 and 8, please. All right, here we go. 4 hard. We've got between the 6 and 8, we've got 10 combos. Another 3 here with the 10. But can we roll them? That's the key. 10 hard. There we go. Point hit. That makes it look so easy. We get paid double, 2 to 1 back here. So we'll rack this. Pull our odds back. Looking for a new point. Place bets are off. And here we go. Yo 11, winner on the front line. We'll take that. Pays for another shooter. Well, at least the pass line. 7 on the come out. Our bets are safe up there. Winner here. Paid for our shooter and the odds there. Ooh, gave it right back. 2 craps. So he'll swipe it. We just replace. And here we go. 7, all right. We're just gonna stay in this stage of the game, I guess. Fine by me though, because this is where the pass line has the big advantage. There's an 8. All right, point of 8, and I'm just going to take that down, please. So I'm not sure if I mentioned that in the directions, but if the point's a 6 or 8, just play it in odds. Now we hit our point, so we're going to increase it. 50% would be $7. I'm just going to make it 5, make it nice and easy, so we have $20 in odds there. All right, I know you probably can't see it with my above camera, but there's 20. All right, here we go. Shooting for the 6 and 8. 3 craps. So a little less risk for the shooter. Ooh, 7, all right. It's all coming down. Puck will go off, and we'll start off. 15 on the pass line. And whatever you pressed up, you start all the way down to the bottom, all right? We're out on the 10 again. So we'll go 15 in odds, and then dealer 6 and 8, please, for 30. Here we go. 8 easy. And it's a winner, so I'm going to press approximately 50%, but I'm going to take this to 42 to be easy. Technically it'd be 45, but it's an improper bet. You want $2? I got a nickel for you. All right. Here we go. 3 craps. 6, they're going to call it a 6. Again, can I go to 42? And half 42 is 40. If we can get their point hit, so approximately 20. So our next bet, we're going to go to 60. All right, we'll rack all this up. Pull our odds aside. Points off. Here we go. 10, we're out on the 10 again. So I won that time, so we're going to increase it. So we'll go to 20 in odds. 12 craps. 4 hard, we don't have the 4. Hunting for the 6, 8, or 10, there's a 5. 4 hard, got to be patient. These are the great numbers. There we go, 6 hard. So 42 will pay 49. We want to go to 60. You want $1?
Please.
All right, so I pull back 32. There's a 5. 8 easy. So again, 42 will pay 49. You want $1. And he's going to set us up a $60 bet. And we're pulling back 32. Those are great bets. Now that next they're going to pay 70. 8 easy. So 60 pays 70. Dealer, I want to go to 90, please. So I'm going to pull back 40 this time. More than paid for our initial $30 bet. We're pulling good amounts back, and we're really pressing it up. That's power craps. If you can keep the numbers rolling. Yo 11. 5. No field 5. Yo 11. Come on, let's bring it in. Bring it into that 10. Hey, we called it. 10 easy. So we're going to win here with our 20 in odds. So 20, 40 plus our 15. We're pulling back. I'll pull back my odds. And actually, 20, I'm going to go to 30 in odds on the next one. We'll get a new point. It's approximately 50%. 6 easy. All right, can I pull down that 6, please? And we'll use, so now we have 30 in odds on the 6. That's a good number. Here we go. There's a 5. Ooh, 7 out. That's okay. We're getting our money out as we went along. So we'll start over. Drop back down to $15 on the pass. And these ones look good to me. 5 will be the point. Dealer, can I have the 6 and 8 for 30 each? I'm going to start back over. Well, here's the thing. With the 5 and 9, you always want even odds. This is 15. You could go to 16. Let's just make everyone's life easy and go to 20. So those are kind of odd. Another way I like to remember, if it ends in an E, so if you actually spelled out 5, if it ends in E, have even odds. So one of those ways will hopefully help you remember. If not, the dealer will always remind you. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. 30 pays 35. Dealer, let's go to 42. Pull back 30 of our original $30 or 25 of our original 30 bet. Well, I actually gave him 2, so 23, but that's okay. 8 easy. Same thing. I don't have $2. You can have that if you want. If that helps. So he's going to give me back 28. I went to 42 on that. Here we go. Ooh, keep it on the table, shooter. All right, should I turn my bets off? No, I don't believe in that. There we go. Good thing I didn't. 6. So 42 pays 49. He wants $1. He's going to give me 50. Oh no, you're keeping the 50. I'm going to 60. Yeah, okay. You're gonna. I get 32 though. All right. Definitely profit. Here we go. 6. There we go. Dealer, I want to go to 90. 70. All right. Pulling back 40 that time. 6. Dealer, let's go half of 60 or 90 would be 45. I'm going to go 120. Yep. So pulling back 75 now. Making good money on it.
That's not right.
What do you? Oh.
Yep. Thank you.
Pulling back 50. And I got a 120 bet.
My bad.
All right, here we go. 8 easy. 42 pay 49. I want to go to 60, please. What we got here? All right, 6 and 8s are hot. There's a 5-point hit. Pays 3 to 2 for the odds here. Pull that back, and our next bet will go to, well, that was technically 20. I can go to 30, or if it's a different number, I'll just go to 20. So here we go. Coming out, same shooter, 8 the hard way, 8 hard on the 8. Dealer, can I have my, pull that down. So since I pulled it down, don't have risk. Well, I said, I'm on level 2. Let's just make it $20 bet. We'll see. Put 50, 2 green in my rack. Here we go. Keep it consistent. Stay with the strategy. Stick with the strategy. 3 craps. All right, we got a good healthy bet on that 6. Let's roll it. Yo 11. 10. Where's that pointed 10 when we need it? All right, here we go. 6 or 8. 10 again. 8, easy, point hit. All right, we hit that, so we'll go to level 3. So we'll go to a $30 bet. All right, coming out. 8 on the come out. So again, like I said, we'll go to 30 there. Come on, 6. Yo 11. 12 corrects. We're on the high side. Let's bring it to the middle of the table, shooter. 5, close, close, close. Need one more spot on there. One more pip. 8 easy, we'll take it, point hit. So we won at 30, next we'll go to 45. All right, he gave me a weird amount there. Because it pays such like a weird thing because it's 6 to 5. All right. Rack that up. What did I say? 30. So next is 45. And again, if it's on the 5 or 9, we'll have to make it even. Here we go. Still hunting for that 6. There's a 5. So again, I said 45. You can go to 50. You can go to 40. Man, we have been so hot. I'm going to go 50, although I can make 50. I can go up to 4 times odds, so on the 5. All right, so we're not capped out yet. 10 easy, 10 easy. Oh, missing my 8, yes, thank you. We're gonna start that over, $30.
I think you're at 60.
Yeah, I'll just start over, I guess. That's a good kind of wrinkle question, and the strategy is, should you start over or put it back where it was? Another point hit. I'm glad I went to 50. So I'm going to collect here, and then next level will be 60. So we'll see. Unless we get a point of 4 or 10, we can't even go to 60. There's a 9, so 60 will work. So 60 in odds. Big boy bets here on the 6 and 9. 4 easy. I don't know, this is one of my better rolls here. There's the 5. Oh, we don't have the 5 anymore. That's okay. Ooh, 7 out. Cinco dos. All right, I think that was a good run, though. I think we powered up with that one. We probably have time for another one. We'll start over. 15 on the pass. Dump in the bowl. See if we can get 2 back-to-back good shooters. 8 easy will be our point. So, dealer, you can have the 6 for 30. And I'm going to start off with 15 in odds. All right, here we go. 8 easy. Making it look easy. Point hit. So we'll go to 20 in odds. Next. Coming out on the 10, hard 10. Dealer, can I have the 8 for 30? And I said I was going to go to 20 in odds. So there's 20. Here we go. 10 pays 2 to 1. There it is. Point hit. Man, I'm having some good rolls. So next we go 50% of 20 is 30. So we're going to go to a $30 bet on the next one. I have to color up my rack. It's getting too fat. 10. No, yo, winner on the pass line. Stick it back there. 5. Maybe we'll keep it all. It looks fun when your rack's so full. All right, we're gonna go. I see I hit 1 level. No, I hit 2 levels because I had 20. So I believe I go to a $30 level here. All right, here we go. 6, there we go. Dealer, can I go to 42? Pulling back a quarter, so we got $25 of that $30 bet, but now we got a $42 bet out of there. 8 easy, same thing. Dealer, let's go to 42. So those bets are $42, but we really only have $5 from our bankroll in there. It is all of our money, but from our rack, it's only $5 invested. Oh, well, we lost $10 up there. Well, and this back here. I think we did okay, even for that shooter. Puck will go off. We're going to have a new shooter. Maybe we have time for one more. Let's get down on the line for 15. I like these ones. 5. Light the 5. All right, dealer, can I have $30, 6 and 8? We're going to start back over with 15 and odds, but we need to make it even. So let's go 20. 4 hard, 4 hard. We don't have the 4. 9, we don't have the 9. If I had the field, I would have every number, but we're not playing that way today. We're just sticking with the great bets. There's a 5-point hit. So technically I was a $15 level. So next bet will go to 20. Puck's off. Here we go. Same shooter. Same hot shooter. 7 on the come out. That's where we want to see it. I'm not even sure. Oh, he just colored me up. Okay. Oh, yeah, because he sees all that red. But I'm going to put some more red. Here we go. 7 on the come out. He's going to color me up. All right, here we go. I'm going to roll these all day, maybe. 8. Right on the 8. Dealer, can I have my 8 back, please? And I said we won it 20, but it was technically 15, so we're going to go to 20 this time. All right, 20 in odds. 6 and 8. Should be great. 4 hard. We got 10 combos working for us. 6 against. All the other combos don't matter. 10 easy. There's a 5. Come on, come shooter. Oh, 10 hard. I saw that 5. I thought it was going to be an 8. Oh, a little short roll, 4 hard. I'll try to get him to the back wall. All right, here we go. 8, there we go. All right, we want it to 20 level, so we'll go to 30 next. All right, here we go, looking for a new point. 5, point is 5. We'll go 30 for my 8 and 30 for my odds. 10 easy, 10 easy. 5-point hit. We are a point hitting machine. All right, we won at 30. We'll go to 45 next. I think we're doing okay, folks. But we've had some really good rolls. Coming out. 10 easy, 10 easy. I said I was 45 next. Yeah. Yeah, I can do 45. So 30, 45. Wow. Point hit. We maxed out on that 10. That was as much as we could do on the at a $15 level. I could increase my pass line. All right, so next level, 60, if we can do it. Puck's off, new shooter, or same shooter. We're out on the 8. Dealer, can I have my place bet back? And what did I say? We're going to 60, right? 50, 60, that works.
Yep.
9, need a 9. 10 the hard way, 10 hard. Oh, 7 out, 7 out. It happens, every roll ends with a 7. Dealer, can we color up, please? I started with 600. He gave me 2 stacks. Put them over here here out of the way. I love it when it takes some time to count. It might be off screen, but should be okay. What do we got, sir? Got to finish with the whites. 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10,
11, 12, 13.
1335, 1340, 1350.
1350. I'd say that's a pretty good color up. So we definitely used power craps to our advantage. And, you know, it's not always going to go that way. But, hey, we even got paid a pumpkin. The dice obviously were well. But, hey, when you're pressing your bets and hitting your numbers, you're going to color up. So however you like to play, until next time, good luck on coloring up. All right, let's go ahead and use dicer.io and graph today's exact rolls that we used in the video. And we see today's strat did pretty well. I do want to compare it against our standards, and that is the 3-point dolly, dark side, molly, and our hedgehog. And again, this will be using today's exact rolls. Let them go. Oh, and as I figured, the 3-point molly absolutely crushed it. It ended up at 2280. The hedgehog profited at 780. And the don't strategy, the 3-point dolly, actually busted out, went bankrupt after, looks like, the second shooter. So the rolls were just way too long for the don't player. Let's go ahead and run this through a few times with random number generated rolls. And I'm using 10 shooters. And this time we see the molly and the power craps very similar, up a couple $100. The hedgehog lost a little bit and the don't was way down. Looks like the don't struggled very early on and busted out. 3-point molly did really well, and power craps some profit. Actually nearly $400 in profit, and the hedgehog also did well. All right, the molly's going big again. Came back a little bit, and it looks like they all bunched up about break even, and the don't is not doing so well. And another don't. He busted out early. And look at the 3-point molly. So a nice light side. If you were shooting on this day, you'd be very happy. So, but you can see the 3-point molly does outpace power craps. I'm curious on a don't roll. Here's one that's kind of up and down. Here on kind of an up and down, very, hot, cold table, mixed table, you could see that the hedgehog and power craps, they lost a little bit, well, about 100, but they did much better than both the molly and dolly. And we'll give it one more shot. And the don't ended up positive. It was the only one. And power craps ended up in last. So actually, I'm running it one more time. Another don't roll. It finished up with some profit. The other strategies ended up down. Power craps a little slightly better than the molly. So there you go. If you're enjoying my videos, consider supporting the Color Up channel by joining my club, the Color Up Club. It's an awesome community of craps enthusiasts just like me, and I also give out some free swag. So check out my website, colorup.club.